prince named Arjun stood at the precipice of his destiny. He was filled with dreams of ruling justly and bravely, yet the weight of expectation pressed heavily on his shoulders. His father, King Rajendra, was a wise and compassionate leader who had earned the love of his people over decades of devoted service. Beside them was Guru Vikram, an elderly sage known for his profound wisdom and calm demeanor, who had guided Arjun since childhood. As the sun set behind the hills, casting a golden hue over the castle, King Rajendra summoned Arjun to the grand court. The hall was adorned with vibrant banners, and the air buzzed with anticipation as nobles and advisors gathered to witness the prince's next chapter. King Rajendra sat on his throne, his regal presence commanding respect. As Arjun entered the court, his heart raced with excitement and nervousness. "Father, you called for me?" Arjun asked, standing tall yet uncertain. "Indeed, my son," the king replied, his voice steady. "The time has come for you to prove yourself worthy of the throne. You will face a challenge that will test your strength, wisdom, and character." "What is this challenge, father?" "I will conquer it," Arjun declared, his youthful enthusiasm shining through. Guru Vikram stepped forward, his gaze penetrating yet gentle. "The challenge is not merely a test of strength, young prince. It will require perseverance, humility, and the ability to learn from failure. Are you prepared for that?" Arjun nodded, determination etched on his face. "Of course. I am ready to do whatever it takes." The court murmured with approval, and King Rajendra smiled, proud of his son's spirit. "Very well. You must retrieve the rare and sacred flower known as the moon blossom, which blooms only in the depths of the enchanted forest. It is said to possess powerful healing properties, but the journey is fraught with challenges. You will embark on this quest at dawn." As the court erupted in applause, Arjun felt a surge of excitement mixed with apprehension. He glanced at Guru Vikram, who nodded in encouragement. With a determined heart, he left the court, ready to embrace his fate. The first rays of sunlight broke through the horizon as Arjun set out for the enchanted forest, the air crisp and invigorating. His heart raced with anticipation as he rode through the palace gates, flanked by the towering trees of the forest. The forest was dense and alive with the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves. Arjun dismounted his horse and stepped into the underbrush, feeling the weight of his mission. He was eager to prove himself but soon realized that the forest was far more challenging than he had anticipated. As he pushed through the thick foliage, he quickly found himself disoriented. "Why is this so difficult? I thought this would be easy," he exclaimed in frustration. From a distance, Guru Vikram observed, a calm smile on his face. He had chosen to follow the prince discreetly, believing that the journey was as important as the destination. Hearing Arjun's outburst, he approached. "Remember, true strength lies not in brute force, but in patience and observation," Guru Vikram advised, his voice steady as the wind whispered through the trees. "Take a moment to breathe and assess your surroundings." Arjun took a deep breath, looking around. The path seemed more convoluted than he had imagined. "But I need to hurry. Time is running out," he protested. "The right path often requires time," Guru Vikram replied. "Rushing may lead you astray. Trust the journey." With a reluctant nod, Arjun paused and focused on the details around him. He noticed the way the sunlight filtered through the leaves and the faint sounds of water in the distance. Slowly, he began to feel a sense of clarity. Determined, Arjun pressed on, employing the wisdom imparted by his mentor. After what felt like hours, he stumbled upon a shimmering stream. The water sparkled under the sunlight, and he knelt to drink, feeling invigorated. "I can do this," he whispered to himself, newfound confidence coursing through his veins. With a renewed sense of purpose, he set off toward the heart of the forest, where the moon blossom was said to grow. As Arjun ventured deeper into the forest, the atmosphere began to shift. The vibrant colors of the trees faded into darker shades, and an ominous silence enveloped him. Suddenly, dark clouds rolled in, and a fierce wind whipped through the trees, sending leaves spiraling. Panic surged within him. "I can't do this. It's impossible," Arjun shouted, feeling the storm's wrath. From the shadows, King Rajendra appeared, his figure steady amidst the chaos. "Son, this storm is a test of your resolve. You must not allow fear to dictate your actions. Remember, every leader faces adversity. It is how you respond that defines you." Arjun looked at his father, grounding himself in his words. "But what if I fail?" he asked, doubt creeping in. "Failure is not the end," King Rajendra replied, his voice calm yet firm. "It is a part of the journey. Learn from it and rise stronger." Just then, Guru Vikram emerged from the trees, a calming presence amidst the turmoil. "Harness the strength within you, Arjun. Embrace the storm. Do not let fear paralyze you. Stand firm, and you will find your way through it." Taking a deep breath, Arjun closed his eyes and visualized the path ahead. He could feel the storm's intensity, but he also felt the warmth of his father's love and the wisdom of his mentor. Opening his eyes, he straightened his back and steadied his breath. With newfound determination, he began to navigate the storm, using the trees for shelter and moving with purpose. The winds howled, but he pressed on, focusing on each step and the lessons he had learned. With every stride, he felt the weight of fear lifting. After what felt like an eternity, the storm began to subside, and Arjun emerged into a clearing. There, in the center, bathed in a gentle glow, stood the elusive moon blossom. Its petals shimmered like silver under the now clear sky. "I did it!" Arjun exclaimed, awestruck by the flower's beauty. "I faced the storm and found the flower." With the moon blossom safely in hand, Arjun began his journey back through the forest, his heart swelling with pride. He had faced his fears and learned invaluable lessons along the way. As he approached the castle, the sun was setting, casting a warm glow over the kingdom. King Rajendra stood at the gates, a proud smile on his face as he spotted his son. "You have returned, my boy," he called out, his voice filled with warmth. Arjun dismounted, holding the moon blossom high. "Father, I did it. I faced the storm and retrieved the flower." The courtiers erupted in applause, but King Rajendra held up a hand for silence. "You have proven yourself, Arjun. However, remember that this is just the beginning. Leadership is a journey, not a destination." Arjun nodded, understanding the depth of his father's words. "I will continue to learn and grow, Father. I want to be a leader my people can be proud of." Guru Vikram stepped forward, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. "Your perseverance has brought you here, but continue to seek knowledge and learn from every experience. That is the mark of a true leader." With the moon blossom in hand, and his father's and mentor's words echoing in his heart, Arjun felt a sense of purpose unlike any he had known before. He understood that his journey was not just about obtaining the flower, it was about the lessons learned, the strength gained, and the relationships forged. As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, the kingdom of Arvind celebrated the return of their young prince. Festivities filled the air, and joy radiated from every corner of the kingdom. Yet, in the quiet moments, Arjun reflected on his journey, the challenges he faced, and the wisdom shared by his father and Guru Vikram. From that day forward, he vowed to lead with integrity, to embrace challenges with courage, and to remember that the heart of true leadership lies in humility, perseverance, and the willingness to learn. In the journey of Prince Arjun, we witness the essence of hard work, perseverance, and the invaluable lessons imparted by those who guide us. With the love and wisdom of King Rajendra and Guru Vikram, Arjun learns that true leadership requires not just ambition but also humility and patience. His adventure reminds us that challenges are opportunities for growth and that perseverance, coupled with wisdom, paves the way to success. May we all embrace our journeys with courage and the willingness to learn from each step we take.